It's a perfect cool day, and the holidays at Hogwarts Part 2 has begun. Let's get into it. I'm Professor Voqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
It's just a little bit after 4 o'clock, and I'm just now opening up the game. I had to work a little earlier. I really wish these events started earlier because I only have about an hour of daylight at this point. And then it starts to get a little colder. It's about 52 degrees now, which is nice. Perfect weather. I love it. I love it. But anyway, here we go into the event. Grim's Surge has returned. Once again, it appears to be centered around his memories of Christmases spent at Hogwarts with the house portraits and ghosts, supposedly, at least. Constance and Hermione are skeptical of Grim. They suspect he may be using the surge to mislead us. And you disagree? This is Gareth Greengrass. Grim has been integral in helping us understand the capabilities of the Calamity and the extent to which it can be manipulated. If he's part of a cabal of dark wizards and witches, why would he communicate with us at all? To throw suspicion off himself, or perhaps this is some elaborate plan to get revenge against us for closing the London 5 investigation. Only Grim knows for certain. So this right here, even though it shows a picture of Harry and everything, it's really Gareth Greengrass still talking. I actually saw some people put this on Discord. I was able to see Discord before I opened up the game for the event itself. All I'm saying is be careful, Harry. It seems more than mere coincidence that a surge has come along to steal your attention away right as the Senator activity in the Calamity has reached a head. And there we go, and we're into the event. All right, so a couple things we're going to do. We are going to pick up, I want to pick up 3 of each port key right off the bat and start walk. Look at that, I actually unlocked a port key right as that happened, which means I can throw that into a gold right now. That'll be for later when we need to place images, so let's do that. Ugh, that's not a port key, it's making me click on that. Nice, okay, so I have 2 of the brilliant port keys so far. I do need energy, so I'm going to pick that up. There's a silver port key. That's the Gray Lady, so I'm going to pick up one of those. So really, I'm just trying to get 3 of each. And then I'm going to take the gold key and go down, because by the time I actually need those images, I will have walked probably that far. Nice. Well, let's hit our first brilliant. It is Godric Gryffindor. I should actually probably go look at the tasks to make sure I get credit for tasks. Although the first task is Rowena Ravenclaw, not Godric, so I'm getting him anyway. So over in the special assignment, you can already see I picked up 2 ingredients or portmanteau. I picked up portmanteau, and then I picked up energy as well. So we're going to collect that, which is 2 ingredient gifts, which I do have space for, but I'll probably delete them to get better stuff. Oh, just short note, I got a wit sharpening potion gift out of a fortress yesterday after the event had ended. So it's like, yeah, thanks. I needed this a lot earlier. So anyway, use tonic for trace detection 2 times. I'm about to pop one. And then 12 brilliant Rowena Ravenclaw. I'm guessing I'll get those during those tonics, or at least one of them. We've got 2 more things I want to tidy up that have nothing to do with this event specifically, but things that we need to get done. So you notice my port keys are empty, and I had all those previous event port keys with the Slytherin banner, which I did get all of them opened, which gave me 21 fragments, which means I can place the image, which I'm doing right now. That's going to get me 6 rank ups, so maybe I'll get Trace Charm Recharge somewhere in there. I think I have room for 1, maybe even 2. No Trace Charm recharges. You might notice my trunks are now worth 1,400. It used to be 1,100 XP. I did go to my SS tree and upgrade some of those nodes so that I get more experience when treasure trunks drop for me. Anyway, I have fragments to carry over, but we're definitely going to prestige this page over to gold. Nice, so even though this event is Holidays Hogwarts, I'm finally getting this page to gold, which we talked about it, that I had essentially made it to gold at the end of the event before, but that it just was going to take time for those port keys. Over in Challenges, I actually have an upgrade as well, and it's down here on Wand of Dumbledore's Army 2. I finally got the last piece of, I think it's George's wand. It might be Fred's, hang on. We'll find out in just a second. Let's go ahead and hit it, and let's let that, and now I can click on it and see, was it? It was George's. Anyway, I get to prestige this page over to bronze finally. It just takes me that long because I don't fortress enough, really. Cool. So, long way to go on that. So those are 2 just things I wanted to tidy up before we actually begin the event. Potions, right now, I think I have something ready. Yep, I have been brewing something. And you can see, the only thing I have ingredients for is the Brufios. The Extimulo, I just need Bitterroot and Snowdrop. I'm hoping to collect that, so when I get to the Master Notes on Step 2, that's going to happen hopefully a little bit later today. When I get to Step 2, I can go ahead and start doing master notes on those. I am up here at Kokobooth Amphitheater. You can see, I'll turn around here, you can see I've got a lake here. I've been up here before, so if you've watched my videos, you've seen me up here before. Good spawn areas right where I am, for sure, around the amphitheater. And I can walk a little down the path toward those two fortresses down there. And there's pretty good spawns up until that point. I probably won't go to the other side of the lake because not as much spawns. I'd rather stay here where it really kicks in. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw a tonic on, and let's get those 12 Rowena Ravenclaws, and then I'll hopefully throw the next tonic on, and we can jump to the next step. First check-in, and we are done with the Rowenas. You saw me get a couple of them, and then you saw I'm seeing the other founders as well, but I definitely saw more Rowena than anything else, so it worked out pretty well. Finished my first tonic, just popped my second a second ago, so let's collect that, which gets me some Rem blood. And then the 12 Rowenas, I collect that. Oh, 2 strong Stimulos, more adversaries. Every time I see them, that's what I think of. So let's collect that, which is 2 restricted section books, among other things. Don't specifically need those. I do have enough for the adversary tree, but I really need their spell books. Anyway, 20 foundables of any family. We're going to do that walking back to the car. The 20 foundables, I should be able to get them anyway, but I have the tonic running, and my Brufio still maybe have a couple minutes when we're done here. Master notes on 5 potions, and then the 6 runestones. So let's go to the registry. I can finally go to the registry. I've avoided it up till now. Go to events. Let's see how many rank ups I get, and how many runestones I get. They're one and the same. So I ended up with 4 rank ups, and then I'm 3 away from the 5th, and I need 6 of them, so I may even be able to get enough on the way to the car to get that. But the master notes is going to prevent us really from moving on at this step. So let's do brew now. Let's see, I need more snowdrop. I have enough to make 3 extimulos. So I'm going to hit brew on all of them. Back out. Let's enter master notes on that. All right, so first set of master notes in. When those come up, I'll do that. But we're really not going to get past this step, but let's go ahead. Ooh, nice. Severe emergency level foundable. So anyway, I'm going to hit some more brilliance on the way back to the car, and definitely hit 20 foundables, and we'll collect that and just kind of see where I'm at and finish up when we get there. Back at the car, and as you can see, it's getting dark. I've even turned the light on in the car to try to get a little bit of light here because it's definitely pretty dark. 20 foundables, you saw I just got a whole bunch of random stuff there, so let's collect that, Dawdle Draft. And then 6 Brilliant Hogwarts for the Holidays Runestones. I was getting Brilliance at first, and ended up ranking that up, just finishing that last little rank up for 5, and then made it through a 6 rank up. So I got those for Dark Detector. Nice. Used master notes on 5 potions. I started that 1. Going to have to finish the other 4 over the next many hours overnight, so I'll be ready tomorrow for the 3rd set of tasks. Looking at my potions, I still have an hour left on that one, but looking, I did manage to pick up 9 snowdrops, and now Bitterroot I have 7. So I have 7 extimulos I can brew. I actually can brew a strong extimulo instead to finish it out, which is probably what I'm going to do because they're more useful for adversaries. Over here at Port Keys, pretty good to go there. I've already unlocked one of the brilliant ones that has nearly headless Nick, 3 more of the Grey Lady ones, the silver ones, and then 2 more of the Nick ones. So I have 3 of each, and the gold key is starting to make its way down the line. I should be done with all those images by the time I need to place them, so that'll be perfect. Next step is where I'll be running some fortresses to get Mrs. Norris. One last thing I want to mention, and I won't be able to show you, I was hoping a Rowena Ravenclaw would appear, but they've kind of redone the way when you get to full fragments works. It used to have that place image when you reach the 20th, and when I reached my 20th Rowena Ravenclaw, Luckily, I was already in task 2 because the screen came up and I got my 20th fragment, but it didn't say place image. It just had an X at the bottom, which I was actually excited and thought to myself, oh good, they're just leaving it to us to go to the registry. So I hit X, and then instead of going back out, it actually took me right to the registry page and immediately ranked me up, which was kind of a bummer because it meant that if I had been on step 1, it was going to take me to the registry, rank me up, and give me those runestones before I was ready. So just be aware that when you do get your 20th fragment, and it worked for something else I had max fragments, just a regular foundable, it doesn't even say place image at the moment. I'm not sure if that's intended or if it's a bug, but if it gets to that page, you will just need to force close to not make you go to the registry. So that's really only going to be useful for you either for next event or on this event if you haven't hit the second set of tasks and you hadn't made it to 20 yet. Just know that if you do make it to 20, you'll see an X on the bottom. If you hit that, it's going to take you to the event registry and rank you up. Let me just move in a little closer where the light's a little better. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video. Definitely good, smooth start to the event. Gets about where I always want to get, which is the second set of tasks. And when you hit kind of a time-gated one, either the master notes or if there's something else that just takes time, brewing potions, that type of thing. So anyway, we'll brew those potions and enter those master notes tonight so that tomorrow I can kick right into doing some fortresses. And then after the fortresses, the Godric Gryffindor portraits, and move on to the fourth set of tasks where we're placing images and all that kind of thing. So with my port keys in hand, Mrs. Norris coming from the fortresses in a second, Rowena Ravenclaw's image ready to place, and Godric Gryffindor's will be ready to place once I get them in the next step. I should be good to go on placing those images and moving straight through to the bonus task. So very nice. Hopefully get that done before Christmas. I hope your holidays are going well. As usual, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Nox.